Hello, so this is how you do this assignment on which is the better buy. So on this assignment, we're actually able to use a calculator, so that makes things a lot easier. What we are doing is comparing these two items, right? One is 18 ounces at $4.75. The other is 40 ounces at $11.29. So what we need to do is find the unit rate to figure out which one costs, which unit rate is cheaper, so which is the better buy. So on number one, what we did, this is the example it gave to you, is you're just going to put $4.75 because that's for cost, divided by 18 because that's the amount of ounces, right? So all I'm doing is doing $4.75 divided by 18, which is right here. And that's going to give me this long old number, 0.26388888889. What you're going to do is because when we're talking pennies, we only go two numbers past the decimal, right? So this is going to be 0.26. And our next number, since it's under 5, we keep this at 6. If it was over 5, we would make it 7. But it's under 5, so we're going to keep this at 6. So 0.26, which is how we got this number right here, 0.26 per 1 ounce. So we're just going to do the same thing for the second item. And that one, if you look right here, it's going to be $11.29 divided by 40, because it's 40 ounces. And that number is 0.282. So since we're talking pennies, you only go to these two numbers, and this is below 5, we're keeping this at 8. So we have 0.28 ounces, or cents per 1 ounce. So which one's cheaper? Well, we look at the two we have, 0.26 and 0.28. So which one's cheaper? The 18 ounce jar is for this situation, right? So you're going to go over here and write 18 ounce jar. So let me do number 2 with you real quick, and then the rest you need to do on your own. So right here we have ketchup. We have 32 ounces and $3.29. So we're going to put our price on top, $3.29, divided by 32. And you know what? If I'm being a good student, I need to write this out. So first we're going to put the price. Oh, and I'm writing a lot bigger than I wanted to. Let me see here. Price over ounces. So our price again is $3.29. And our ounces is 32. So all we have to do is divide 329 by 32. And I got my calculator and I did that, right? 329 divided by 32. I'll do it one more time. 329 divided by 32 equals 0.102. Remember, we're only going to this number, this third number, to decide whether this number is going to go up or down, or stay at me. It says this is below 5. I'm keeping it at 0.10. So this is going to equal 0.10 cents per ounce, right? All right, let me make this smaller. And we're going to, again, do the same thing for our 24 ounce jar. This was the 32 ounce jar that I did. So now we're going to do the 24 ounce jar. And that is going to be $2.59 over what number? How many ounces is our second one? Hopefully you got it at 24. And then when we calculate that on a calculator, it's going to say 259 divided by 24 equals 0.107. Now that 7 is over 5, right? So this is actually going to equal, I would have to round up, 0.11. It was 0.107. So since 7's above 5, we're going to round that number, the next number, which was this one, up to 11. So which one's our better buy? Well, this one's 10 cents, this one's 11 cents. So we're going to say our 32 ounce ketchup. Alright, so you're on your own for the rest of them. Good luck. Alright, now this is worksheet number 2. The first 2 I did for you and actually showed work on how to do some of them. So this is how you do it. I'm just going to work 1 or 2 of them out, and then you're on your own for the rest of them. So it says Jack buys a set of 4 new tires for his car, totaling $340. How much was each tire? So again, we're trying to figure out the unit rate, because we're trying to find out each tire. So over here, this little thing gives us a clue of what it's gonna, how we should label it. So this money sign means we're gonna do money over, and what are we trying to do it over? Our tires, right? Each 1 tire. So let's look at our sentence and see what it says. It says $340, so we're gonna label that and put that up here. 340 over, and then how many tires? 4, right? That's how much you spent for each tire. So then all we have to do is divide 340 by 4. So 340 will go inside the house, 4 will go outside your division house. So it should look something like this. Now how many times can 4 go into 34? It can't go into 3, right? So we have to go to the next number, 34. So 4 times 9 is 36, so it's going to have to be the next number down, 8. This becomes 32. Now we're going to subtract, and we're left with 2, right? 4 minus 2 is 2, 3 minus 3 is 0. Now the next thing we're going to do is bring down our 0. So this becomes 20. How many times can 4 go into 20? Well, that would be 5 times. 4 times 5 equals 20. And we're basically done with our operations, right? 20 minus 20 is 0, so I'm just going to cross these out. Okay, so 85. So now we know that our answer is going to be 85. And that should go right in here. And this is how you show work for this question. I'm just going to do one more for you. Letter N said Celeste runs the same amount every day. If she ran 18 miles over a 3-day period, how far does she run each day? So it tells us miles per day. So what's going to go on top? Miles. What's going to go on bottom? Days. And then of course we have our line right here. Miles over days. Let me line this up a little bit better. There we go. So how many miles did it say we have? Well, there's 18. And how many days is it talking about? Over 3-day period. So we're going to say 3. So again, all you're going to do is 18 over 3. So to figure out our unit rate, all we have to do is divide our numerator by our denominator. So 18 divided by 3. Let's do in and out. So 18 will go inside. 3 can go on the outside. I know this is probably one you can figure out without having to do this, but 3 times what equals 18? Well, we know it's 3 times 6, right? 3 times 6 equals 18. That was a nice, easy one for us to figure out. That's the end of that problem, right? So it's going to be 6. So what is it? 6 miles per day. I don't mind if you use a calculator, but make sure you're showing your work. So even if you're using a calculator to do this calculation, you should at least have miles per over days and 18 over 3. So we know how you calculated these numbers. Keep it nice and organized. If you're working on letter N, make sure N is somewhere right there so we know what letter you're working on. All right. Have a good one. Good luck.